Hello, beginner Pilates hotties. Today we're going to be doing a full body mat Pilates workout. You don't need any props, so just get your mat ready and we're going to get started. Today we're going to be starting in a 4-point kneel. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders and spread your fingers apart. Bring your knees underneath your hips. You're going to breathe in, push the ground away, round your back, and let your head drop. Exhale, draw your shoulder blades together and lift your gaze. Sink into your chest. And again, push the ground away, let your head drop. Sink your chest and look forward. 3 more. And last one. Now come to the middle of those 2 positions and stabilize your shoulders. Tuck your toes under so you're on the balls of your feet here. Tighten your abs and then lift your knees 1 inch up off the mat. Breathe in. And exhale, lower back down. Again, exhale to lift. Inhale, stay here. And exhale, lower. We're going to do 4 more like this. 3, 2, and this one you're going to stay up there. The leg closest to me, you're going to lift it up, lower it back down. Same side, lift it up and down for 4. 2, and last one. And lower it all the way back down. Take a breath in. And we're going to come onto our side. Cross your legs. Bring your top ankle or your top heel inside your bottom ankle. You're going to bring your hand forward so it's in line with your knee for our prep. Breathe in and then exhale. Squeeze your bum, bring your hips forward to start. So really think of being in one long line. Tighten your abs, and then that top arm is going to lift all the way up and over. Breathe in and then lower everything back down together. Exhale to come up and reach. And inhale, come back down. And again, reach. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift it up, squeeze at the top, take a breath, and lower back down. We're going to lower all the way down now. I'm going to bend my bottom arm and let my ear rest on my bicep. Bend my knees forward here. Lift my leg. Keeping it hip height, I'm going to kick it out. Point my toe. Breathe in here. I want you to try to be as long as you can through that leg. Tighten your abs. Make sure your lower 6 ribs are on the mat so you're not ballooning up or down. Really strong through the center of your body. You can use that top arm like a kickstand in front of you, and you're going to kick forward. I want you to push through your heel, kick as far as you can, then point your toes, squeeze your bum, and draw that leg back in space. Kick forward, push through your heel. Squeeze and pull that leg back. And you're not letting that foot drop. You're going to keep it hip height the whole time. You can always check in here. Notice what's happening with your hand. Is it going up? Is it going down? Or is it flat? for 4. And 2. And 1. Keep it there for a second here. And reach that leg a little longer. Can you hold it a little higher? Don't let your abs drop. For 5, 4, 3, 2. Bend it in. We're not done yet. Bring your knees together and then take them apart as wide as you can. Together and apart. For 5. And 1. This time halfway in and up. Halfway in and up. Keep going. 5. 2. And hold it up here. Breathe in. And lower it back down. Tap it out if you need to. And we're gonna go right up onto the other side. So swing those legs around. Come back to your 4-point kneel. Spreading those fingertips apart. Your knees are underneath your hips. Your hands are underneath your shoulders. Right away, tuck the balls of your feet under and exhale, lift up. Inhale, back down. Exhale, lift. And lower. So we're going a little faster now. You exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. For 3. And this one we hold up. Leg closest to me now. You're gonna lift it up, lower it back down. Exhale, lift, and lower. For 3. Last one. Good, and lower all the way back down. We're gonna come on to our other side now. Top heel is in the bend of our ankle. The bottom arm, you bring it up so it's in line with your knee here. And to start, take a breath in, come all the way up, hold here, exhale. Can you tighten your abs a little bit more? Bring your hips a little more forward, squeezing your bum, and then reach that arm overhead. Breathe in, and exhale, come back down. Now we're gonna float. Exhale, come up. And inhale, back down. Come all the way up and down. You have 3. We're really using that bottom shoulder. Good. This one you're going to lift up and hold. Breathe in. 3, 2, and lower back down. Come all the way down. Bend your bottom arm so you're resting on your bicep here. Bring your knees to that bent leg position and then kick your top leg out. So tighten your abs. Make sure you're low, right on those ribs. You're not ballooning up to the side or pushing and sinking through the waist here. You want to tighten your abs and reach that leg long, okay? Good. Keeping that leg hip height. So make sure it's not down, it's not up. It's right at hip height and you're holding it there. So right away, kick forward, push through that heel. Good. So we're still at hip height. Check in with your leg. Okay, awesome. Point the toe, squeeze the bum and bring it back. Kick the heel forward and point it back. Inhale, kick forward, and exhale, bring it back. You got 3. Don't let that foot drop. 2. And last one. Bring it right in line with your hip. Keep it up there and hold. Can you reach a little farther? Don't let it drop. And bend it in, bring those knees together. We're not done. Lift it straight up and down. Up and down. For 5. As you lift that leg up, make sure you're tightening those abs. And 2. And hold. Okay, halfway in and up. Halfway in and up. And here we go, 5. Last one, hold it up there. And breathe, keep it up there. And lower back down, tap it out. Roll to your back. And from here, I'm gonna bend my knees in and roll all the way up. I'm gonna push my feet forward in space, toes to the ceiling, heels in the ground. So if you need to come to a little bit of a bent knee so you can get right on top of those sit bones, make sure you do that. Or if you can keep your legs long, keep your legs long. Sit up as tall as you can here. And exhale, nod your chin, compress your abs, and fold forwards. You're only going as far as your abs will take you. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, back up. For 3. And I'm just letting my hands slide along my legs. You can let them sit beside you on your mat, whatever feels good. And roll back up. Good. We're just getting some articulation through our spine. So from here, you're gonna move forward so you have a lot of space behind you for our next exercise here. You're gonna bring your legs together. We're gonna do rolling like a ball prep. So keeping your legs together, you're gonna scoop your abs, roll back off your sit bones and round down. Inhale, come back up. Keeping those legs pressed together, scoop and roll. And come back up. For 4. Exhale, 3. And this one you roll back and you stay. Lift one leg up to tabletop, lift the other leg up to tabletop, press those legs together. You're balancing on the back of your sit bones. We breathe for 3. For 2. And last one. Bring one leg down and the other and roll back up. We're gonna do that again. So you squeeze and roll back off your glutes. You bring one leg up, then the other leg up. Press those legs together. You're keeping that compression through your abdominals and you stay here. We breathe for 1. For 2. This is where you really wanna focus that breath into those back bottom ribs. Last one. Lower one foot down and the other and come back up. We're gonna do that again. Tighten your abs, roll back, hold here. One leg comes up, the other leg comes up. Press those legs together, breathe in. Exhale. For 2. Last one. Lower one foot down and the other, and we're gonna roll all the way down. Take your legs hip distance apart. And from here, you're gonna reach your arms long over your head, only as far as your ribs don't pop. Then flip your palms to the sky, flex up and round your arms down by your spine. Inhale, lower down and reach them overhead. Exhale, circle them around and flex up. For 4. Draw those ribs down and in. 3. You're so close. 2. And 1. And roll back down. From here, just reach your arms up to the ceiling. Tilt your pelvis forward, creating more of an arch in your back and more space between your lower back and the mat. And then roll your pelvis back, keeping your tailbone heavy. Forward and back. Forward and back. One more time. Now come to wherever feels level between those 2 points. So your back isn't fully pressing into the mat, it's just tension free. I'm gonna press my hands into the side of the mat here. I'm gonna tighten my abs, lift the leg closest to me up to tabletop, and exhale, tap it down and lift it up. Down and up. So I'm connecting my opposite rib and my hip. I'm only lowering as far as my pelvis isn't tipping, so I can stabilize my pelvis, whether that's in your neutral spine or your imprinted spine, whatever your body is saying today. 3. Last one on this side. Lift it up and bring it back down. Other side, lift it up and tap. Keeping those abs compressed, not letting your pelvis tip back and forth, and breathe. Last one. And you're gonna lift it up and keep it up there. Exhale, bring your other leg up to meet it and press those legs together. From here, I'm gonna interlace my fingers and bring them around the base of my head. And exhale, flex up. I'm gonna rotate away from the screen, come back to center, rotate towards the screen, come back to center, and lower back down. And again, exhale, lift up, rotate away, then towards me, and back down. We're gonna do 2 more like this. And again. And you're gonna lift up and hold, rotate towards me, lengthen your opposite leg. We're gonna go into full obliques. So as I come to center, I switch my legs to go to the other side. Center and switch. Switch. 4, 6. 3. 1. Come to center. I'm going to reach my legs up to the ceiling, keeping my shoulders floating, okay? So I'm still using the abs to keep that lift. Reach as far as you can and hold. Stay up here. Can you draw your legs towards you a little bit more? Can you reach through those toes a little bit more? For 3. Try to be really light on the hands, just holding up here. 2. Keep those abs compressing. Last one. Bend your knees and roll back down. Lower your arms. One leg comes down and then your other leg comes down. Take a breath. Nice. Okay, we're gonna go right into some extension. We're gonna roll onto our stomach. So it's important to not just let your legs hang out and do nothing, right? So you're pressing those tops of the feet into the mat. You're reaching the legs behind you. You're tightening your abs, making sure your hip bones are trying to stay connected to that mat. So it should be comfortable but active. Your arms are gonna come, interlace your fingers and bring your forehead to connect them. Exhale, lift up, reaching your legs, reaching your head away from each other. Just hovering, still looking down at the mat so your neck is nice and long, and lower back down. Exhale, lift. 4, 3. Last one. As you come back down, you're going to reach your arms down by your sides and lower back down. As you exhale, you reach your hands down by your hips. You're gonna lift a little higher. Your gaze is gonna come up a little bit more. And lower back down, relax. Exhale, lift. And lower back down. Don't forget about those legs. And last one. And then bring your fingertips in front of you and lower your head down. Now we're gonna put both of those together. You're gonna exhale, lift up, coming to that hover, and I want you to lengthen your leg, arms in front of you. You're gonna circle your arms down by your hips and lift up and higher, a little higher into that extension. Then you're bending your elbows and reaching your arms forward, lower down. Your head does not come down fully to the ground. You're just bringing it down. So you lift up like you're treading above water, bend your elbows, and then dive low like you're going underneath. Lift up and dive low. Inhales, you lift up, extending, shining your necklace. Exhale to dive low. This is our full breaststroke. We're just gonna do 2 more. I know your head feels so heavy right now. Last one, bend your elbows, hands come down by the sides and lower your head. Take a breath. I'm gonna interlace my fingers and then let my forehead rest on my fingers as we move on to our legs for a second. So if your legs are as wide as your shoulders, if they're not there, take them there. And then turn your knees out. So your knees are facing your neighbors. Point through your toes, okay? We're gonna go one leg at a time. Lift the leg farthest from me, lower it back down. Other side, lift and lower back down. Think of reaching that foot away as you lift up, squeeze your bum. For 3, this is your last one on both sides. Now we're gonna do 3 lifting them together. So reach those foot away, squeeze your bum, lift your legs, and lower back down. For 2, and 1, and lower back down. Take a breath. Okay, we're gonna put everything together. So we're really gonna work the posterior chain of our body here. So what I want you to do is take an exhale, hover your head, come to that first position where you reach your arms out long. Sweep your arms around, inhale, come up to your extension and lift your legs up. Exhale, bend your elbows, lower your legs and dive low. Sweep those arms around, squeeze your bum, lift up, reach those legs, bend your elbows and dive low. For 6. For 4, reach those legs. Last one. Lower your legs down, bend your elbows. Bring your legs hip distance apart. You're gonna bend your knees, press off the mat, and sit back on your feet and take a breath. 1 more breath for 2. And 1. The arm closest to the camera, I want you to reach it up to the ceiling. And then I want you to twist it underneath your opposite arm and look under your opposite arm. Take a breath. So just a little twist through your back. Bring it back. Reach it up to the ceiling as much as you can. And then bring it back in front of you. Let's go to the other side. So reach that arm farthest from me up to the ceiling. And then you're gonna take it and scoop it underneath your other arm. Try to look through your opposite arm. Take a breath. 1 more. And reach that arm up to the ceiling. Bring it back to center. And I want you to roll all the way up. Your head, neck, and your shoulders come last. Take a breath. Nice job. Okay, we're gonna do our last exercise. You're gonna come to a 4-point kneel. Move my microphone so you can keep hearing me very well. Okay, hands under the shoulders just like we started. Knees underneath your hips. Take your opposite arm and opposite leg out. As light as you can be, lift them up together and lower them together. And you want to look down at your mat. You don't want to look side to side or look under. For 3, 2, and hold it up for me. Bring that opposite elbow and knee together. Curl your spine. Lengthen your spine, reach them out. Bring them together and apart. For 3. Last one. Reach it out, hold. Can you reach them a little farther from each other? 3, 2, and 1. Lower them back down. Take a breath. Other side. Reach it out. Point through those toes. Reach through those fingertips. Stabilize. Lift them together and lower. Looking straight down at your mat, not down at your knee, not up in front of you. For 3. And hold it up there. Opposite elbow and knee together. And reach them out, keeping your balance. Curl your spine under and reach it out. For 2, and reach and hold it up there, guys. Can you reach them a little farther? 3, 2, and lower back down. Okay, and from here, you're gonna spread your shoulders apart, tuck your tailbone under, and scoop your abs. So making your back as round as you can. Take a breath in. Now stick your tail feathers out, draw your shoulder blades together, and lift your gaze, just like how we started. Round your back. And then lift your gaze, drop your shoulders. Last one. Come back to center, and then we're gonna cross our legs to finish together. Lift your right arm up, bringing that bicep right in line with your ear, and then you're gonna side bend from the center of your body over to the left. Reach up and side bend. Lift. One more time, as far as you can. And then switch arms. Left arm comes up right to the ceiling and side bend to the right. For 2. And last one, as far as you can. And lengthen that arm back down. Thank you so much for doing this beginner Pilates workout with me. I hope you liked it. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more Pilates content every Friday. Next week, we will be doing an exercise with weights. So 1, 2, or 3 pound weights. Don't go more than 3 pounds. We're going to be focusing on our shoulders and our arms and those stabilizing muscles. See you next week. Thanks.